Hey guys, I'm from Vietnam. I'm super proud of my country's history. Let me tell you about some of the coolest parts, starting way back with our ancestors. This is what my country looks like: rice fields, hills, and rivers, stretching out forever. It's where life is hard, but beautiful. My grandparents, they grew up in this kind of landscape, so I guess it's part of my DNA. Those boats, those are like the Vietnamese boats. Back in 938, they helped our hero Ngô Quyền conquer the southern Han forces on the Bạch Đằng River. Think about it, 1,000 years ago. It's crazy how those battles made Vietnam independent for the first time. That temple is so cool, right? It reminds me of Hoa Lu, the capital city of the Dinh dynasty in 968. After a bunch of feudal lords were fighting for power, Dinh Bo Lin finally unified the country. He was like a king out of a storybook. This is where things get really interesting, because our history has been shaped by amazing leaders. After Dinh Bo Lin, we had La Hone, who fought off the Song dynasty and started the early La dynasty. Then came Lai Ho Tu, who moved the capital to Thang Long in 1009, and that city really became the heart of our culture. Then we had the Tran dynasty, famous for Tran Hung Dao, who fought the Mongol invaders in 1225. Think about it, those were some seriously powerful armies he beat. And don't forget about Le Loi, who led the Lam Sun uprising in 1428 and defeated the Ming forces, finally regaining independence once again. After a long period of struggle, the Nguyen dynasty was established in 1802. They set up their capital in Hue, which is a super beautiful city with amazing architecture, but that's for another time. Oh, and you can't forget about the ladies. They're super important in Vietnamese culture. They've always been strong and resilient, working hard to support their families. You see those conical hats? Those were common in Thang Long, our capital city, after 1009. That's when our country really started to flourish, with arts and culture booming. Now, this is a little different, right? These French-style buildings are from a time when Vietnam was a colony. The French attacked Da Nang in 1858, and they officially took control of Vietnam in 1883, putting us under their rule. It was a sad chapter. They tried to control our country, but you know what? Our people never gave up. We fought for freedom. It's been a wild ride for our country, but we've always had this amazing spirit of resistance. We've fought for our land, our culture, and our independence. We're super proud of our ancestors, and they're who we look up to. Now, let's jump to the 20th century. You see those tanks and the Red Star flag? That was our fight for independence against the French and then against the Americans. It was a long, hard struggle, but our people never gave up. We were led by Ho Chí Minh, a great leader, a true hero. He inspired us to fight for freedom, and finally, in 1975, Vietnam was reunited. It was a monumental victory. Look at this. That's what modern Vietnam looks like at night. We're growing and developing so fast. We're in the WTO now, and we're joining forces with other countries like in ASEAN. It's about learning from other countries and working together to make the world a better place. Check out those factories. Our people, they're working hard to build a better Vietnam. We're building new roads, bridges, and all kinds of infrastructure. We're facing challenges like COVID-19, but we're strong. Our healthcare workers, they're heroes. So, Vietnam is a country with a past full of challenges, but also with a future full of hope. We're a country full of life and energy, with a culture that's rooted in the past but always looking forward. You should definitely come visit us, you won't regret it.